Let's kick off with Nvidia, set to open at a record high this morning after reporting that blowout quarter. Company more than doubles revenue, raises their guidance, citing a surge in demand for AI chips. This is Jensen Huang on last night's call.
Our demand is tremendous. We are significantly expanding our production capacity. Supply will substantially increase for the rest of this year and next year. Nvidia has been preparing for this for over 2 decades.
Jim, no lack of superlatives today.
No, and look, because I do want to be able to get in, I have Everest Nvidia. This was the dog I named. I renamed Everest via Nvidia. And Jensen Huang gave me this one so I could get into headquarters. And then when Nvidia sadly passed away, he insisted that our new dog we called Nvidia Ragu Kramer. And this is so we can get in. All right, so let me explain to people. There's been a lot of misinformation, including a lot of questions that were wrong on the conference call. What's really going on here? This is going to replace everything. It's not one of those things where people keep saying, well, what are they going to do with it? Oh, they've ordered it. What are they going to do with it? Well, we know what they're going to do with it. They're going to rip out everything else. And this is going to be the only thing that's used in the data center. It's the only thing that's going to be used in terms of being able to figure out how to get something done fast. And then people say, well, hold it. Are they double ordering? Well, see, they can't double order because NVIDIA works very closely with certain companies. If they double order, then they cut them off. The gross margins are rather extraordinary. I mean, Andy Grove used to say, the late CEO of Intel would say, if you can get to 63%, that's the holy grail. Well, they're well above that. And David, what really matters is that it's as they said to me last night, it is the iPhone. It's like if you had let's say you had the Pebble. Remember you had let's say you had some phone made by Nokia, okay, or Motorola. Well, and this comes along, and there's just, well, what are you going to use? It's just it. And there's never been anything like it except for maybe the iPhone, of which they did say, look, except for maybe. They didn't say, well, the iPhone, but maybe the iPhone.
Yeah, no one has ever seen anything like this revenue ramp.
No.
And it's not just demand coming from the hyperscale players and those that we all know. It's also governments. Think about all the uses for generative AI.
$1 trillion.
The money being spent to create those use cases,
right,
which we will start to see, we expect, in, let's call it 2024. I mean, we've already seen, obviously, Microsoft introduced Copilot, $30 a month, but there's going to be so much more coming. And, yeah, nobody's ever seen anything like it, Jim.
Nope.
Is really, I know, you say that, you reference the iPhone moment. Perhaps that's the closest we can come to this kind of a revenue acceleration. That said, the question that I'm getting is, okay, is there a pull forward in demand of any kind here?
No, I mean,
is it really demand that will go on for the next at least 2 years?
Okay, so I don't know who asked those questions because they're actually answered if you paid attention. Now, I don't want to be Belichick, who, by the way, likes Taylor Swift. But what Jensen is saying, he's obviously much kinder than Belichick, is that they've got another chip that's right behind it. That's the Grace Hopper 200, and that's the one that's combined. That's using it. You have to have a little CPU action. It's 90% GPU, which is NVIDIA, and 10% ARM. But you can double order you want. By the time you get to whatever, you can pull ahead. It doesn't matter because then they'll have a new one. I mean, they already have a new one. It's kind of what you have to do is you have to think. Let's say I got to get all the 386s I can. And then Andy Grove comes out with a 46. You say, well, why did I get all that? Was dumb. So it's like that. It's like the progression of 286, 386, 46,
it will just keep
Pentium.
Going. Even when there's competition, let's assume that AMD is successful in introducing this chip that they've been talking about.
David, this is sui generis, okay? It doesn't matter. There's no one that has anything that's near it. And by the way, when you talk with Jensen, what does he emphasize? Heat. He said speed and heat. So if you can make something, Carl, that's faster with less heat, and remember, he's trying to figure out what's the need of an AWS. AWS is trying to get it so that their carbon footprint is smaller. So you use NVIDIA. Everyone wants the carbon footprint
No, he says it in the call. Best way for companies to increase their throughput, improve their energy usage, improve their cost efficiency is to divert their capital budget to accelerated computing and generative AI.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Now,
because by doing that, you're going to offload so much workload off of CPUs.
Right. And CPUs burn hot. And so therefore you don't want to use CPUs. These are much faster with less burn. One of the things that when I asked Jensen about why he's doing this, he always says waste. Now, all the use cases, here's something. He's doing this for 20 years. He's been working on it. He showed the current model to me 3 years ago. And it was the one where I said, listen, have Cezanne paint a C shape because he's never done it. This part isn't even out there yet. And he did it. And he was saying everybody should be using it. But no one's calling him. He had it. That's why he says it's been years. And then ChatGPT comes on. People say, well, hold on, wait a second. I can just ask it. What Jensen wanted to do is make it so that you didn't have to be a computer scientist to be able to do things. That's why Adobe stock keeps going up, because that's people who are not computer scientists who are using it right now to change the colors of different advertising. But this is something that is just, you imagine your PC. And your PC can be whatever it wants. It doesn't matter. It can be a dumb PC. But it's connected to the cloud, and the cloud is Jensen. So, because I said, listen, am I going to get a GPU in this? And he said, well, gaming, yes, if you want to game it on a PC, absolutely. But your normal PC says it just doesn't really matter who's in there. It could be anybody. What matters is where it's connected to the cloud.
As for the street's reaction today, we finally have no more sells as Morningstar goes to hold. New street high again from Rosenblatt as they go to 1,100, which is 40 times high 20s.
Yeah,
people would argue. Some argued the stock got cheaper on a forward basis yesterday.
Well, okay. So one of the things I've always said about Nvidia is that if you go back and you look, like in 2016, if you go back to that far and you look at the analyst estimates, they were insane. Okay, and then Nvidia delivers a number, and it turns out that the insane estimates were cheap. I mean, I've watched this stock go from a 40 forward multiple to a 9.
And that's what I've been hearing this morning, even if there are those who argue about maybe it's pull forward demand or you're never going to see comps of 100% again. The counter argument is a 35 multiple is sort of the lower end of the range, and even on their current trajectory, 35 times 25 estimates gets you a stock price that's a good 30+% higher than it is right now.
Exactly right.